Yes, sir. But yeah, that was a great year. I really felt like I would have ranked within at least top 20 of my class, if not really top 5, top 10, if I would have been able to travel, if not number one national age group, because I was really going in. And I felt like after being back from the sport the 15, 16 years, I traveled all the way down to J&R Bicycles directly, like a few days before the actual opening season and race at Powder Springs. And went all the way down there, bought the bike direct, came back to the city. It was raining so much, there wasn't an opportunity for me to hit the track. We don't have any set up freestyle jumps or anything, or a place for me to really ride to gain track speed or skills. So I was just forced to jog long distance. Look, y'all. Squirrels are crazy. But yeah, I wasn't able to train long distance or anything or get real track speed. So what I did was just ride the bike a lot. Try to get familiar with how it turns, how it pedals, how it kind of lifts up, my starts, my wheelies, my manuals, just basic bike skills on a bike. After that situation, it was time to race. I went to the race, got there so late. I had, at the 15, 16 years, never been on a BMX track on a bike, period. Just went and looked at them a few times and couldn't even really walk them or nothing like that, but just memorizing and wanting to get back to the sport. Man, my first race, I get there, practice lap, one lap. Literally, I got enough time to hit one lap, 2018 season back at the 15, 16 years before the race starts. Do that, it was very, very choppy. I was so nervous, man. The bike was so light, the carbon fiber forks, the way it handled, it was just scary as hell. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, but I was scared to death. It was moving too fast. It was nothing like before. Like everybody been saying, these bikes are from the future, man. Got on the gate, lined up. Man, I crashed so bad. My mama, she's sitting there, my mom's sitting in the neck brace, the Alpine Star BNS Pro, the lid, knee guards, the elbow pads. She went crazy on gear after that. But it taught me just to really train on bike skills and not just physical strength. I was so strong. I was compatible with the actual bike skills I was in strength-wise. How you doing this morning? Yes, sir. So I wasn't as skilled as I was physically trained. So I was moving very fast, but I didn't have control of the bike at that high speed. So through the year, I got the hiccups. Through the year, I was able to get better. I started getting better at handling the bike and getting more used to dealing with how it rolled and getting body language back on the bike and getting real comfortable. Did a few modifications, got taller handlebars, new brake lines, different tires, grips. Just started really zoning into it. Misfortunately, a little bit through the season, after my factory cranes broke off my GT Speed Series, my Pro Double XL 2018. Coming back from Ingles, I was hitting a wheelie and it just snapped. I was so sick. I finally had that bike part replaced. I got some box components, crank pieces. Man, 2.5 weeks after that, maybe 3, 4 a month at the tops, my bike was stolen. I was outside. Actually, it's on Facebook. I was outside with my kids and my nephews and and teaching them how to ride about BMX, and they wanted a little snack, so I figured I'll go and fix some honey bunches of oats and healthy cereal. I went inside for 2 seconds, man. I came back out and realized that the person on the porch told me the bike was stolen. Long story short, I don't want to get into it. I'm starting to get emotional and mad, but it is what it is. So we're here, 2020. I decided, like, once again, if always, right before the season, I have something going on, so I have to come into it late. So due to I won't be able to get into the season until very late and get used to the bike, I'm gonna stick with the GT because I was familiar with it. I was just building a brand. A lot of brands have different flex to the frames and how they ride. I'm more comfortable on that one due to I'm late into the season. In a better class, I'm gonna stick with the GT Pro Double XL for 2020, and I'm going to Cruisers class also. 2020, I'm gonna double up this year and do both classes. As far as in sponsorships, we got Kansas City BMX as a sponsor. We have Exit 288 as a sponsor at morning. We're looking to gain more of them. We just have to get up some more classes and get more initiated. So that's what we're doing now, morning. So that's what we're trying to get going as far as having this establishment is more sponsors. We need more sponsors. Just for small stuff like gloves, jerseys, pants, goggles, food, travel expenses, training, bike maintenance, not car maintenance, but bike maintenance. Anything that can be possibly sizing for clothing, customizing, tailored. But just anything that you feel like can help the sport or help us in general, not just actually in the sport, but as people can bring us benefits. It's more welcome. We're trying to not just ask for the sponsors to provide us with things, but also what we can do to help with our sponsors and helping their business grow as well and becoming more sufficient in the community, as well as just trying to help, because I'm trying to take this bike life situation and help people who was frustrated like I was with a lot of different things in my life, or just don't know what I want to do with my life, and give us an outlet to bid a ride and get free, as well as getting healthy. Every sport, it requires your legs. So it's a great sport for off season. It's a great way for kids to bond with their parents and vice versa. The sport goes all the way from 2 to 80+ all ages, all races, females and males. So there's no excuse if you want to get out here. You got 20-inch bikes, you got 24-inch bikes. You just find your likable size. Everybody can race one time free by getting the free membership by just going to usabmx.com, which the link's right here on top, and click and try free membership. It'll be 1 day pass. You'll print it out. You can take it to your near local track, and they'll allow you to race one time free. Your points won't count. It'll be like a trial period race, and after that, you'll be able to have to pay to practice and all that and stuff, and be able to ride a track. You actually have to be a member after that. It's one time free. But it's a way for you guys to check it on out. If you don't want to go on this random day, you can wait till Olympic Day, which is, I forgot, but the link's right here, for you to go check that on out. And come on out and join the sport. Like I said, you don't have to race when you sign up all year long. Every time there's a race, you can race whenever you want to. You can sign up as a racer and never race and just go practice. So on practice days or race days, just go practice. And when it's time for the gates to drop, you just, get to the sideline. Like I say, I'm just trying to provide something. I'm actually in Denver Park. I really am kind of shocked that they don't have a BMX track here or at Lake Point. I had a business venture going with Martin Lancaster, Marty, which is a professional, ex-professional soccer player that played for the UK. Actually went to the World Cup a few times. I think it was 2000, 2004, 2002, 2006. I'm not sure about what years, but they're one of the two. I kind of messed that deal up, still indulged a little bit in the streets back in the day. I kind of got, I went to prison behind what I was indulging in. Got out, he wasn't really rocking with me. I didn't reach back out due to the embarrassment of not being honest or not being smart enough to let the situation go. I was indulging myself in to lose out that situation. But we were going to build the track behind Cracker Barrel on 20 by the old tree farm. It was a great location. Everything was going through. He had the money cleared. Like I said, that was my fault, guys. I apologize for everybody, or we'll have a track in Cartersville right now. So, Marty, if you're looking at this, I apologize. I admit to my situations. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we'll get this thing going back. Anyway, like I say, I'm also trying to have a bike ride out this year for the kids, through the city, of just showing how strong BMX is affected. Everyone in their family has a kid or somebody in their family who gets on a bike and try to hit a wheelie or tries to jump, or they just always on their bike and love it. You know what I'm saying? Those are the kids that I want to come help and really get them to utilize and understand why they love bikes so much. Because even if they don't do BMX racing, you have BMX flatland, you have BMX skate park, you have BMX dirt jump, you have BMX downhill, you have what they call the new style, which I showed a clip in my last video of the young man from Philly, if I'm not mistaken, on the SC bike with the pink Jordans going crazy. They're doing like the bike, like dirt bikes guys do when they come through Atlanta on MLK Day and all the other spots, and the bike rides doing all the tricks, but they're doing them on BMX bikes, like 24 inches, 26, 29s, the big boys. They're not really doing them on 20s. I seen a few kids on 20s doing this crazy stuff too. That tripped my mind out. You real skilled to doing them on 20s. So It's the different outlets, you know what I'm saying? So you might not even be into actual BMX, you might get into mountain biking, and they have different variations of the sport as well. Or like I say, just road cycling like Lance Armstrong. There's different outlets, you know what I'm saying? But also great for weight loss and muscle building. So anybody who want to lose a lot of weight, especially you women who want to keep curves and don't want to get to the gym and you're kind of lazy on your feet, get you a nice bike. It could be from Walmart, anywhere, like a mountain bike. Only thing you have to do is get you a wide cushion seat that will be depending on the size of your rump or your liking it, and then get out there and pedal. That way you're cruising, get you some headphones or some Bluetooth speakers to go onto your handlebars and cruise the city and set them up and get with it. But we're on the way back, man. We live in Dungeon Park. Great exercise. Kansas City BMX. Kansas City BMX, exit 288. Fast life. That shit sound real good, bro.